Hello, my friends. Welcome to, where are we? Glasgow. Glasgow, Scotland. It's been a long day. I was about to say somewhere in Scotland. We're outside the OVO Hydro, where Monday Night Raw has just gone down. And hello, my friend. How you doing? Give me a fist bump because I got too much in my hands. Oh my gosh, you almost knocked my phone out of my hand.
I'm just tired, you know.
You been in Raw?
Yeah.
Was it you been in Raw? This is a good start.
At Raw, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very much. It's actually my second time going to a show in Glasgow. The first one was Clutch at the Castle, and they're both like the two best shows I've ever seen. So
there we go. You see, I was going to criticise Raw a little bit this week, but I'm not going to. What's your name, my friend?
Yeah, Yakub. I'm from Kuwait.
From Kuwait?
Yeah.
Do you live here? Have you come here?
Oh, yeah, I do. I study here, actually.
There we go. That's badass, you see. You never know who you're going to run into. So as you can see, we're starting ups and downs a little bit late because getting out of these places sometimes can be really hard. But you can hang around, dude, if you want. You can go too.
I want to sleep.
Go sleep. Go sleep.
Okay,
Have nice dreams, okay?
I've always wanted to see you guys. So.
You've always wanted to see me, and now you have. Give me one of those. Boom. You take care, my friend. See, look, it's very. If you don't like the live ups and downs, that's the kind of interaction you want. A nice, friendly, peaceful back and forth to say hello. But no, Monday Night Raw did just go down from this arena behind me, which I'm not going to read out again. And yeah, we thought there'd be a crowd, but we got here late, which is fine. Maybe we'll have more chats with people as we go. But it was an interesting show. I wasn't really going to be that critical of it. But there were a few things that kind of made me raise an eyebrow. And one, I did a quick look on social media because I want to get a feel for what people are saying here, which I don't usually do. The John Cena promo at the start of the show. Now I know they're doing John Cena versus Cody Rhodes face-to-face part 3 in 7 days' time in London, I believe Raw is next week, or is that SmackDown? Wherever the flub it's coming from. And if you want to tell me you thought this one was quite similar to last week, I would most probably agree with you. But the reason I think I may have enjoyed it more, well, not more because the first one's the first one, and you never forget your first. But to me, John Cena has added a bit of comic book villain to his heel persona, because he said stuff like, well, I just read stuff. He hates everybody. He talked about the sad kid from last week. I was like, ha, stupid sad kid. Nobody cares. And he said, apparently us singing along to his nursery rhymes means Cena now knows more about the fans than we know about him. So he essentially kind of made out, we need to go find where those woos are, he essentially made out that for 20 plus years, he's been having us on. It's all been a ruse, and he's been taking data in, and now he's going to use it against us. He talked about the spinner belt from 2005, and that was the best idea ever, but we just ate him alive, which rhymes, so it must be true. And he said we were stupid, and we were all being disrespectful, and therefore, and he said this, the greatest quote ever, John Cena is going to ruin wrestling. That's what he said. I was doing the dance of joy. Wonderful. John Cena is going to ruin wrestling. He's going to steal our dreams by essentially winning the WWE title for the 17th time, beating Ric Flair's record, and yes, he dropped Ric Flair's name, and then he will retire, and he will leave with the championship as the last ever real world champion. I was like, damn. I think that's probably what we should do. Then, of course, Cody Rhodes comes out. This place erupted for Cody. And did he say anything of real note? Not really. It was just brilliant. I did feel like maybe Cody just needed to punch him in the face, but he didn't. I understand we're holding it off to WrestleMania. But he was so fired up. And he was basically saying, what are you talking about? You're going to take this belt away from the fans. You've got to take it away from me first. And you just totally believe him as a WWE champion. As Macho Man works, just walks up.
No. You've got everything wrong. Everything's wrong.
Really? Everything is wrong. Okay.
I'm not happy with what you say.
You're not happy with what I say?
No.
In what sense?
John Cena is the new legend of the WWE.
I didn't make any comment about that. How could I possibly be wrong? I have to make a statement of fact first. That's right, I got you. I got him. Miller always wins. Don't go toe-to-toe with Miller on the microphone. Also, Macho Man never wore glasses. Just a comment. Contact lenses next time. Contact lenses next time. Or sunglasses. Yeah, either is fine. Totally lost my train of thought. That one was really weird. He was oddly aggressive. And I'll probably watch this back. You need to tone it down, my friend. Stop being Spinal Tap. But the point is, Cody did his big whole, it's me, it's the fans, and we're going to railroad you at WrestleMania 41. You're not taking this title from me. And they kind of teased that Cena could do the CM Punk thing from 2011, which would be interesting. Now, a lot of people don't like the fact they took their jackets off and their clothes off like they were going to get naked, but they were going to fight. And the idea is, I think people have decided what this means is we're just making sure Cena and Cody haven't gone back and forth on the microphone, because we don't want Cena to, well, I guess outdo Cody, But listen, we've still got next week. We've got a week after that. And I think we have a week after that before we get to WrestleMania. So I think they will do it. I just love these two. I think it's working awfully well. I'm going to give it an up. It makes me want to see the match. And if I want to see the match, I can't argue with it. And not in my wildest dreams that everything I'd see John Cena acting this way. It's genuinely funny. It was a little bit like he was winking at the camera. You know what I'm doing, but I did know what he's doing, so I massively enjoyed it. We then got to the Jey Uso and mystery partner taking on A-Town Down Under. Cody and John Cena must have gone long, because Jey Uso walks to the ring, massive pop, he's still hugely over, so the internet is wrong in that sense. And then Jimmy Uso just joined him. He just joined. So no Grado, no no Joe Hendry, which was teased. Hello, friends. I can see you in the corner with your... You've got a System of a Down poster. Was it Serge Tankin is over there? Why have you brought... I need to know, why have you brought a System of a Down poster to a wrestling show?
He's our favourite singer, I think, you know. And,
Well, why a wrestling show? I just need to know.
we got our band on the other side.
There we go. That's your band?
Yes.
Look at that. Free promotion on Ups and Downs. How do you pronounce that?
Vinus.
Vinus. What kind of music is it?
Just rock music.
Rock music. Right, good. Everyone check them out. Spotify?
Not yet.
Oh, you timed this terribly. This is your one big moment and you haven't got any music out there.
No, but keep an eye out for us, you know what I mean?
All right, done.
Yes.
And an ear. Keep an ear out.
And yes, yeah, and thank you for all you do as well.
I don't do anything, but thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I appreciate you. What wonderful hair they had. Do you know how jealous I am of hair like that? That's ridiculous. I'm going to stare at them as they go. They had the same haircut. That doesn't make any sense. You can come around if you want, or you could stare at me from there. Both is good with me. Hello, friend. How are you? Did you buy a John Cena shirt? Are you upset now? He said, you're the problem, dude. He said, that's fine by him. I like that. I appreciate that a lot. That's good. Thank you, man. I appreciate you as well. Mwah to you. I can't do the kiss hand thing because I haven't got any hands. How you doing, my friend? You good?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yeah.
Can I say I'm very envious of your packet of crisps or chips for my American friends?
I know.
I'm not going to take... No, I can't take the crisps. I'm just saying I saw them. I thought that would be nice. What was your favourite part of the show?
Cody Rhodes coming out.
That's right. How did you feel about John Cena being a really horrible man?
Don't like him.
Yes, see? He gets it, and he's wearing green, which is one of John Cena's favourite colours. So this is him fighting back. What's your name, my friend?
Max.
Max. Well, thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. So there you go. Max doesn't like John Cena. Max like Cody Rhodes. That guy's gone now. He liked John Cena. He's vanished. Oh, well, what are you going to do? You guys are here. Nice to see you. What's your names?
Sure.
Sure?
Dylan.
So... did you think it was a bit weird that Jimmy Uso just appeared from nowhere as the mystery tag team partner?
It was very... I was expecting Joe Hendry or Drew McIntyre or someone like that to pop up.
I predicted Drew as some weird... I mean, it doesn't make any sense because he's not feuding with him at the moment, but at least it would be like it would be funny, right? Drew... Was Drew in a dark match or anything? I didn't stay right after the show.
He wasn't there. I thought neither was Joe Hendry. No, it was...
I knew Joe wasn't there, yeah, but...
But it was really disappointing. Everyone loves Joe Hendry. It's Joe Hendry.
Did you fit? I didn't really. Did you sense disappointment in the arena that it was Jimmy?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It works, but it's disappointing because it just seems a bit forced to the reunion instead of like a more of a coming together part.
I do have to say that last week on Ups and Downs, I said it would be Jimmy Uso. Do you know what people said? You're an idiot, Miller. It's going to be Joe Hendry. And you know what I did? I caved. Oh, it's going to be Joe. That's right. Never cave. Never believe. Always believe in yourself. Hey, dude, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. Hey, ask me how I am. What a well-brought-up young man. Take care, brother. What's your name, dude?
Ozzy.
What's your favourite part of the show?
Probably the last match with Dominic Mysterio and all that.
Really? Were you disappointed it ended in a disqualification?
Yeah.
But were you disappointed in like you want to see revenge, or were you disappointed like I wanted a better finish?
I wanted to see revenge.
Okay. And do you care that Penta has not joined the Judgment Day? He wasn't interested at all.
I didn't really care.
No.
It wouldn't have done much to the storyline, really. It wouldn't have...
He's right. He's totally right. Because it never even felt like he was going to join, did it?
No. Not really.
I appreciate you've joined me. We're going to do what we don't usually do on an episode. We're going to jump to that match, right? So it was Penta versus Bron Breakker for the Intercontinental Championship. It's a really good match. When Bron Breakker dove on him on the table, that was pretty cool. It did end with a DQ when Penta just gave the backstabber to Carlito. And then who jumped in? Dominic jumped in, right? Yeah, Dominic jumped in. But I'm going to give you the finger of power. Do we give the main event up or down?
Up.
They gave it an up.
It was good. It was still good.
Do we give the aftermath an up or Finn Balor rejoining the Judgment Day? Up or down?
I don't know. I just feel like it's up and down. You don't really know what's going to happen. It's like up and down. And then it can be fine one week, but then like just randomly angry the next week, and it's confusing. But I'm happy that he is back because it wouldn't be the same without Finn Balor, obviously.
There, so we're giving it an up, right?
Yeah.
Done, my man. Give me one of those fist bumps. Boom. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So we've done the main event. That's it. Do you want to talk to me as well? How you doing?
Good.
What's your name?
Harper.
Did you really enjoy the show?
Yeah.
What was your favourite part?
Jey Uso.
Which part?
Jey Uso and
Jey Uso. Can you just say that a bit louder for the people watching on the internet? Who's your favourite wrestler right now, or your favourite part? Jey Uso, right? And why do we like Jey Uso?
cause of his feet.
You are my favourite person in the world, and she's 100% right. So we're actually talking about the tag team match right now. What should we give it, an up or a down, or a good or a bad, a happy or a sad?
Good.
We're giving it a good. Thank you very much, Harper. I appreciate it. Boom. It's the greatest moment. You hear that? Yeah, crazy internet people. You see how happy that little girl was? And you want to go, oh, he can't wrestle. How can he possibly be in the main event of WrestleMania? Where he is. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm going to set off the comments. I thought this match was good. I like seeing the Usos back together. They're a really good tag team. A-Town Down Under are going to win. And the other thing that happened is when Jey Uso...
Up, up, down, down.
Well, no, that's Xavier Woods' channel, but you were close. You were close.
No way.
Sorry,
I watch
Super.
YouTube every week.
I am YouTube. I am YouTube.
Simon.
I was on the overlap as well, yes. That's right, Simon. How are you? Give me a fist bump, because I've got no hands whatsoever.
Yeah.
No, it is. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin and a John Cena shirt. Oh, no, they're going to take over. Somebody's been drinking.
I watch you every week.
Thank you, man. And now you're on the show. What is this? What is it? He just showed me a Cody Rhodes t-shirt. He's just pimping merchandise for no reason. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate the reaction. What's your name?
Luca.
Luca. What was your favourite part of the show?
I love John Cena, so.
Really? But you're not. He called you an idiot and a moron. He hates you.
That's why I love him. That's why I love him.
Penta. Penta, incredible.
You love Penta?
Oh, I love him.
Would you marry him?
Incredible.
I've been
With the man.
Joking.
years, by the way.
I appreciate. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Safe trip home, okay? He didn't understand what I said to him at all. Here's my point. Jey Uso went to hit Gunther with the spear at the end of the show, at the end of the segment, I should say, and he slipped. Do you know I don't know why I get so mad at this stuff. Everyone's like, oh, he's so rubbish, he slipped. It was part of the story. Jimmy Uso talked about it later, and then I didn't even remember what happened after that. Phil, your phone locked. You need to unlock your phone. I think that was me. I pushed it by accident. So I had to borrow Phil's phone for no reason whatsoever. We don't need to talk about that either. Yeah, the Usos win. I enjoyed the match. I do think it was a shame that Joe Hendry wasn't there. But it's difficult for me. We got friends. You can do this one for me. Hi, guys. How are we doing?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
People that stand in the vicinity, you see, we learn. When it's Cena, sniffs, ball bags.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. You're right. Right. Allegedly true. So. The fact that Joe Hendry wasn't there, but is it so disappointing you would like to give it a down? I'm giving you the pound.
I don't know.
Trust me, dude, I tell you firsthand, they take this stuff seriously. You think it would be silly, it's not silly.
To be honest, I would say nah, because I like Big Jim. I like him, Big Jim.
I feel the same. I'm happy you said that. There we go. A man from Scotland has agreed that we can be happy he was there. And then, remind me, that's right, he goes to the spear, Jay slips, Gunther... Of course it was part of it, because they talked about it later. And then Gunther whooped his ass, but Jimmy Uso made the save. Well, this is the thing. So later on, we'll jump forward, right? Jimmy is telling Jay, come on, bro. You keep slipping. You got to raise your game up to the 2-9 or whatever. And then the best thing ever, Jimmy Uso walks around the corner. Gunther is just there for no reason whatsoever. He's just hanging out playing Nintendo. They get in each other's face. He really did slap him hard. He slapped Gunther so hard. So here's my prediction, right? I now think Jimmy Uso is one of these guys where I'm like, how does he fit into WrestleMania? I don't think Jimmy Uso's going to WrestleMania. I think Gunther is going to kill him next week. But I like it. I think that's good. I'm giving all of it. There you go. So Jey Uso can get serious and he can do less yeeting. Although I don't care. We just had a what?
We need that yeet. Come on.
But to you people, you're live. You've been there in person. Anyone can join in. I like a good yeet. I think sometimes people on the internet get a bit too mad about an old yeet. How do you feel about it? You with me or them?
I love yeeting.
I love yeeting. There we go. I love yeeting. Is that wait? Turn around, Phil. Get that. Wait. Is this The Rock?
Yeah,
Why is The Rock Dal Sim from Street Fighter? Well, it's an amazing drawing. Both of them are really good. He looks like. Wait, are these meant to be Street Fighter characters? They both look like Street. I love this. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I did. What's your name?
My name's Red.
Did you draw these?
No, my girlfriend.
Did you draw these?
Yes, it is.
They're incredible. They're so good. Do you like make merchandise or anything?
No.
You should do it. Look at this. It's like M. Bison became John Cena. Whether you meant to or not, it's excellent work. Right, she's going to start selling merch. Everyone has to buy it. That's my new thing. Where the hell have I got to? Liv and Raquel. So the Judgment Day aren't getting on. Take care, man. All the best. So Liv and Raquel and the Judgment Day are together. The last time is now. So you're a John Cena fan?
No.
You're not?
I am.
Don't get naked. Don't get naked. Oh, you're a Jey Uso fan?
Four letters, one word.
Are you actually Jey Uso? Are you upset that John Cena called you like
He broke my heart. Cena was my childhood. He was my childhood.
But do you are you on his side anyway? Do you agree with him? Because you bought all his merchandise here, so you're supporting him a lot.
It's Scotland, so you got it.
So if you bought it because it's Scotland, you bought it because it's John Cena?
Well, both.
That's a fair point. That's a fair question. Okay, do you want him to win at WrestleMania? There's a better question.
For the storylines, honestly, for the storylines, him going heel against Randy, him going heel against Punk, yes.
Okay, done.
Yes.
You're still in. I love it. And you've got a WWE World Championship necklace as well.
That's for Jay. That's for Jay.
That's for Jay. This is amazing. This is WWE's favourite person, everybody. He's just spending. And good for you. I hope you enjoyed yourself, my man. Lovely seeing you. You can, because you were so nice. It's weird when we do it in the middle of the show, but you were nice, so you can, absolutely. Are you going to London, Simon? Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, mate. Give me one of those. Boom. Am I going to London? You'd like my travel schedule? I don't think I am. We haven't made a decision yet. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm here right now, so that's the main thing. Anyway, the Judgment Day kind of get back together. Not Finn Balor, though, because Dom is upset by him. And Liv Morgan says, listen, Finn Balor didn't even want me in the Judgment Day, so you should go and try and recruit Penta. I don't know why they're on this Penta trip so much. We've already talked about the main event. At no point did we ever even tease that he may join the Judgment Day, but he did. And then, I need to talk. You're right there, my friend. How you doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
So we then got I always forget, what is Chad Gable's stupid name? El Grande Americano.
That's not Chad Gable. That's not Chad Gable.
Good point. It's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What did you think of that video?
What, the
El Grande Americano video?
I didn't really know who it was when he first came out.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So here's the deal with the video. We may as well talk about it, otherwise people go, you didn't talk about it. So first of all, people are worried that it was made by AI. And I got messages going, well, I do understand it. Like AI, we don't want that to take jobs away from people, right? But I had people messaging me going, how dare you like it, Simon? I don't know what it was made by. Let me have the information first, and I'll make a decision for you. But there is a very good argument that if Chad Gable did make that video, he would have to use AI. So I don't know. It was very funny. From an entertainment point of view, if you just view it, I understand you can't, because there's always meaning to these things, but it did make me laugh out loud. And anyway, essentially Chad Gable, as my man there has said he can't fight later. He had a sick note, which is not a thing, by the way. It's not school, but exactly, yeah. He was still there. He was in the building. But Adam Pearce, who had a terrible night, by the way, Adam Pearce, he doesn't know what he's doing anymore. He says, okay, well, Coffee Man, was his damn name? El Grande Americano, has to fight Dragon Lee later. It doesn't roll off the tongue. I find it very, very difficult. Right, then we got to Lyra Valkyria versus Raquel Rodriguez. I give you the power here, up or down for the match. Not everything else, just the enjoyment of the match.
That was one of the matches that I actually found entertaining.
Me too. Do you know why? Because they keep Raquel Rodriguez simple, just be powerful, and actually, as we remember, Lyra Valkyria is a pretty good wrestler. She's a pretty damn good wrestler.
She dominated most of the match as well.
But I get that.
As the big,
you want to protect it, and then Liv tries to interfere for probably the 72nd time. She gets booted, and then Raquel goes for the Tijuana bomb, whatever she calls her power bomb. Surprise roll, that most devastating move in all of sports entertainment. 1, 2, 3. Now, this is when the Judgment Day essentially beat her up, but Bayley came out to make the save. Now, Bayley had gone to Lyra before this and gone, you can do it. Why Bayley cares, I have no idea. But Bayley does care, and they get into a big schmoz, and they fight each other off, etc., etc. Now, one of two things is going to happen. They'll put the power in your hands. It's a very exciting time for you. I've been there before. So I can see the directions being this. They hold off. We do have a long time till WrestleMania, which is why I don't think it's this one. I made a mistake. They hold off, and even though Lyra Valkyria is the Intercontinental Champion, we do Bayley and Lyra versus Liv and Raquel
tag
for the tag titles.
All right.
That has been teased.
Yeah.
Or we do the tag team title match next week or the week after. I think there's a third week before WrestleMania 2. Yeah. And between all that, you know WWE's favorite storyline, Lyra and Bayley can't coexist. So we do that for the IC belt instead. Which one would you pick? You can pick one. So we end up with Lyra versus Bayley, IC, or we hold it off, we do the tag team match at WrestleMania instead. You get to choose. Right now, you are Triple H. Have a good time.
Well, let me tell you something.
I appreciate that a lot.
I probably would go for the tag titles because I think that's more. I think that's bigger to have in WrestleMania, especially with the stars that Liv and Raquel are the sort of grandeur that they're trying to make the tag titles. I think it's more important. For that.
The thing is, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is one of my problems with this segment. Now, I'm going to give the match an up. Do not get worried. The match is getting up. But I have this. It's one of my bugbears in wrestling. If Lyra Valkyria is the Intercontinental Champion, I don't want her going after other titles.
Yeah, well,
I want that to be a baby.
True.
But you are right.
Yeah.
Because the Intercontinental title doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It comes and it goes.
Yeah.
I shouldn't do this because it could actually just turn out to be an IC title match. But I got to give up. Hey, man, appreciate you. What a lovely jacket. But I'm going to give that a down out of fear. It's unfair. I don't know whether it's going to happen, but you are right.
Who's the alternative for the tag titles at this point?
Exactly. You know what? That's what the down is for. Yeah. There are no legitimate opponents for the tag team belts. Pretty deadly. They don't do intergender wrestling. Would be a pretty good match, though. I'd enjoy it. Right. We had this interesting thing with the New Day. I don't know whether it aired properly or not, because Netflix shows all kinds of things to people these days. But the New Day were like, we want a tag team title match. I got excited. That's long overdue. One of the best heel turns of the last however long. And then we didn't do anything with it, really. But then they did go to Adam Pearce, and they said, we want that championship match. And Adam Pearce said, well, you're going to have to compete next week to prove it. It's a bit lame. Because we've done nothing. The War Raiders have vanished. I think the War Raiders fell into the Phantom Zone. But this one...
I reckon one of them's injured.
Well, that could be true. I like this guy. That's how we have to think. Yeah. Well, sometimes we start stomping on things, then we go, oh, they broke a leg. Well, that makes sense. Yeah. But as long as the New Day eventually go for those tag team titles at WrestleMania, I will be a happy man. This is where we got the stuff with Jimmy and Gunther we've talked about. Where we got to my favourite part of the evening. Everything between Adam Pearce, Io Sky, Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Now, I talked about this last week, right? I talked about this earlier today too. I am all for a world where in wrestling, so let's say it's you and you're taking on this guy, right? And there's a contract down there, right? You sign it. I can waltz in and sign it, then it's a triple threat match. I'm happy for that to be the rules. Does it make sense? No. Is it ridiculous? Yes. Do I like goofy shit? You damn right I do. I shouldn't have sworn on YouTube. I apologize. But it's for life. I think what they did today was even weirder. Because Adam Pearce comes out, rightfully, is having a conniption. He has a very hard job, and he's bald, so I understand. You get it. Actually, no, wait. BS! That's real hair. You just shave your head. That's not real bald. I'm joking, man. Leave it. It's fine. Larry David would be devastated. But no, here's the deal. So they all come out, right? They all come out. Adam Pearce is trying to sort it out. Rhea Ripley even says, I don't care about WrestleMania. I actually only care about winning my championship back. So Adam Pearce says, okay, you can have your rematch next week. Well, Mike, teleported in from nowhere. How you doing, dude?
Good.
What's your name?
What?
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Subo.
You know WWE love you, dude. There's so much merchandise going on here. They're just like, more of that. What was your favorite part of the show?
Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso.
Them coming together. Bye, guys. Love you very much. Take care. So there you go. It's another Jey Uso fan. I'm going to say, I've met a lot of Jey Uso fans. Can you have a photo in the middle of me doing a video? Well, you can join me as I talk and take a photo. Sure. It's not weird at all. And you're going to he's going to trip over the microphone as well. Oh, no, it's all gone bad. Thank you, Coach. Where am I looking, dudes? Over here? Who's taking the picture?
Everyone.
Well, we need to have a designated cameraman.
Uso! Just me, Uso!
Who is taking this picture? Who has your camera? Everyone. This isn't like, we're not doing we could do a picture, but it's just nice to meet you. It's all gone nuts. Did you get a picture? I want to make sure. Was it a good picture?
I don't know about that.
Check it. We can do it if you need it. There is only one of me, and there's only one of you. That's for sure. No, it's great. They're all crazy. But here's the deal. Essentially, I'm going to repeat myself, just get back into the flow. Rhea Ripley says she doesn't care about WrestleMania. She cares about a title rematch. We get the title rematch, and the thing that made no sense to me is Adam Pearce, who is trying to calm this situation down, goes, you know what, Bianca Belair? Are we doing it too? There we go. Look at them. It's completely against protocol. I mean, really, what you could do, you could just watch the YouTube video and take a screen grab of this. That would be a way to do it. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, dudes. So I don't understand why Bianca Belair is a special guest referee, is my point. That's only going to cause what I think has happened here, and I do understand it. It's great that WWE is listening. I think last week everyone, apart from me, was that stupid, it doesn't make any sense, so they've tried to retcon it. Never retcon stuff. Just go with your gut and see what happens, because now, of course, we're going to get the triple threat, because Bianca Belair will screw them over, and Adam Pearce will have no choice. That, to me, is kind of Google mapping to your own house. We were already there. We don't need to leave and then come back again. However, I'm going to do that annoying thing that I do. That bit gets it down. I did like the end of the thing. This is what I wrote down, right? And I may have got this wrong. It was difficult to make notes. It was Sky whips ass, Bianca whips ass, Rhea whips ass, Sky whips ass, Bianca whips ass, Sky whips ass, Bianca KOD's outside onto Rhea Ripley. She holds up the championship. And she did get booed. Now, we're in Europe. We just make up our minds. I don't know whether it indicates anything. But Bianca Belair has certainly added attitude, an edge. Not Adam Copeland, he's in AEW. But she's added something to her character. I'm not completely out of the realms of possibility that she wins with, and this is me going proper nerd. You have to forgive me, I do this. We'll forgive you. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. I won't forgive you shaving. No, I'm joking. Oh, wow. No, I'm kidding. We are. I'm winding you up. There's an easy shot, you're right. Yeah. But no, I'd not be surprised. I would like it. It would be a good shock. But if Bianca Belair wins that triple threat because Naomi helps her, and it turns out they actually beat Jade Cargill up together, it's a bit attitude here at WWE. Yeah. I don't know, I just got this thing in my... I think they deliberately wanted to get these boos, and they've achieved it. So yeah, a down for the logic and up for all of that. It was really good. This is when Dominic Mysterio is trying to recruit Penta again, the worst recruiting job in the history of mankind. And that's when we got the New Day talking to Adam Pearce as well, and when Bianca became the special guest referee. We then got Dragon Lee, I'm just going to read his name, versus El Grande Americano. This was brilliant. Like, I thought this was absolutely excellent. Like, and it all depends on what you like in your professional wrestling. But they were chucking each other onto the floor. They were running around the place. It was hard hitting. I really got into this very, very quickly. And I like the finish too. I do think wrestling as a whole is over-relying on this. But if it works in execution, I can't get too mad. They're fighting on essentially Chad Gable El Grande Americano. Essentially strangled the mask off Dragon Lee. He had him by the throat. Obviously, luchador tradition, you can't show your face. I did it again. El Grande Americano applies the ankle lock, and he gets the tap out win. Really, really good stuff. It's just a guess. I think it is Chad Gable. But we'll have to wait. I think it's Jason Jordan. If only he could come back. I love that guy. I love him. But I thought this was really good. I like the story. We've talked about the video. I personally am going to give it an up. Now, this is when we do have a little people here now. The CM Punk promo. Now, listen, I'm a big fan of CM Punk. I find him an anomaly in pro wrestling. He could come out and play chess, and I would watch him play chess for an hour because there's just something about him. I found this promo strange. I liked everything he said. I enjoy the fact that he said, I'm working with children, because nerds can go, oh, that's what you showed at the AEW show. We get it, right? It's a conversation we don't need to have anymore. He referenced the Shield. I brought you into the business. I'll be the one to take out of you. That was very, very nice too. He also took some odd shots, because I assume Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns would have been on the show, but he made out we have to do the contract signing on SmackDown because they didn't turn up, and that was the big reveal. I'll do the contract signing on SmackDown. Everybody booed, understandably. They want to see it here today. And then he left. So to me, this felt very much like, well, we want to get Punk on the show, which is great because he's wearing a Punk t-shirt. This guy loves it. And you're in a Punk t-shirt. I bet you I can find one more if I try. Further right there, Larry the dog. But that's the point. And I think sometimes on these shows, you just want to see the guy. It'd be worse if he wasn't there. Again, even if he came out and stood like this. You would rather that than absolutely nothing. But then he left, and I was like, oh, we didn't really... I don't know. So I'm going to put the power into you guys, right? We can just make noise. There's enough of us to make noise. I say up, you make a noise. I say down, you make a noise. We start with a down. Does it get a down? Not one person, you see? And that's why we do. I'm not going to let you make a noise now. We don't need it. Save your voices. So there you go. Again, I don't think it actually achieved anything, but I do think people just love to see CM Punk. And he's the best. He's one of the best, if not the best promo in the game. So we're going to give it an up. When, worst news of the day, Logan Paul's on the show next week. He called AJ... he called AJ Styles a bitch face. It did make me laugh. What does that mean? If some random person came up and went, Simon, you're a bitch face, I'd go, okay, that's fine. I don't think I would be annoyed. And this is when we got our main event. We've already given the finger of power to, I forgot his name now, a terrible person, but he was a very, very nice guy. Overall, good show. Maybe not as, I don't like comparing shows. I enjoyed myself. I thought it was really, really fun. Maybe as a Road to WrestleMania show, it didn't have the, oh my gosh, I can believe it. But there was always going to be one of them because at the moment we're slap bang in the middle of nothing. We've got 2 weeks or 3 weeks to Mania in terms of Raws left. I think we've got 3 left, right? Is that right? At least 2, though. So that's a long, you don't want to pull the trigger too much. You've got to make sure it peaks at the right time. But I think we all agree we had a good time, right? So we're going to give the show overall an up and we move on from there. Show of hands as well. Who cheered for John Cena and who booed? Who cheered John Cena? And who booed him? That's 50-50. See, it's 50-50. And who should win at WrestleMania? Cody Rhodes.
Cena.
That's interesting. It's about 50-50. John Cena has to win for me. I've talked about this all the time, so you have to forgive me. If John Cena throws away all his morals and everything he's built up and he loses... I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. I will freak out and I'll be a nerd on the internet. You can ask a question. Sure, how you doing, man? Wait. Say it to the mic.
Hello. Hi. What if they throw a curveball and the final boss wins the title instead of Cody?
Oh, I love you. This is the kind of stuff I need in my life.
What if Cena
Do you want to know why I would love it? Do you know how much content I can make off the back of that? I can make at least 4 videos in the same day, and it would work. I think The Rock will help him win it. Yeah. So my nerd prediction, I said this earlier, forgive me, people that watch all the videos, I appreciate you. My super nerd prediction is The Rock helps Cena win the belt. But you can't in WrestleMania like that. So they're beating up Cody. And what happens? Glass breaks Stone Cold Steve Austin. Again, I'm living in a very nerd world, but it makes me feel warm and fuzzy in my tum-tum. So we're going to wrap the show up there. We are going to give it an up. Thank you for the nice little crowd that did join, even though we started late. I appreciate you. And are we going to do another? We'll probably do another show at some point in terms of lives. I'll say this now. We can start teasing it. WrestleMania weekend, we have some super special ups and down shows to the point you're going to need information. But the information will be fed to you very soon, and it's free. It's not going to cost you a dime, and you can get drunk. So that sounds pretty good to me after WrestleMania. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, click some other videos because YouTube loves that the most. Thank you very much, Scotland. We'll see you soon.
Simon Miller!
There you go. I need this in my life. How can I forget this?
Simon Miller!
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Goodbye.